like a wife and a mom. I don't want to feel like a maid. I don't want to feel like a chef. Hey y'all, so let's walk and talk. We starting over, like for the umpteenth time, for the 100th time, for the whatever time. Starting over. When I say starting over, I don't mean starting from scratch. I don't mean starting from the beginning. I mean starting over with experience. Starting over with learned lessons. Starting over with learning from your past mistakes. You know, as a stay-at-home mama and wife, I have literally lost myself in motherhood. And when I say lost, I mean, when I looked in the mirror, when I turned 29, I didn't recognize who I was. I didn't recognize my physical appearance. I didn't recognize my mind frame. I just was all over the place. Like, I felt like I was just going with the motion of life. Like, and not just really, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I just found myself like just looking at myself and I'm like, this is not, what are you doing for yourself? Why are you here? This is not the way you want to be. This is not where you want to be mentally, emotionally, all over the place. You know, feeling like you only living for your children, feeling like you only living for the people around you, and forgetting about your personal goals, the things that you want to achieve, the things that you want to do personally. I've been on a weight loss journey for 2 years now, haven't lost a pound because I haven't been consistent. I just haven't. Like, I let my emotions control me. And I told myself, I need to stop doing that. Whenever something not going right, whenever I'm not happy about something, whenever things are not going the way I want them to go, not perfect, I just give up. I say, oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna start the next day. Oh, I'm gonna start next month. Oh, I'm gonna start on the 1st. And before you know it, we waiting on the next verse and the next verse and the next verse. And binge eating until then. Like, I just told myself, it don't matter if you don't wake up at a perfect time every morning. It don't matter if things are not perfectly aligned and you don't have this going and you don't have that going. Just get up and do what you know is gonna get you to the woman you're trying to become. So what if you ate a cookie? So what if you went to church's chicken? You still need to go work out. Like, I love using, I done binge ate out of that. I don't feel like going to work out. Like, and I've been so exhausted lately, y'all. Literally fatigued. Hey, but girls, if you don't know who I am, stay-at-home mama 4, under 8, autism mom, wife, girl mom, homeschooling mom, living in Houston, Texas, and I'm just on my becoming journey, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, just trying to become the best version of myself and taking y'all with me and sharing, you know, my struggles and being transparent, especially as a mom in this age. We have a lot on our shoulders. One, the economy has changed, children to take care of that we want the best for, you know. Our husbands, if you're like me, my husband is the sole provider. And, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I make my coins when I can. But, like, I want to do more. I'm like one of them stay-at-home moms, y'all. I'm just not content just sitting at home. Like, so I also find myself trying to do too much. I'm also in school. I also find myself feeling like I'm not doing enough. So it's like a constant battle of what should I be doing? What am I supposed to do? So I just been trying to give it to God and talk to him more and lay my burdens on him and my worries on him and my problems on him and pray that he aligns me to do the things and achieve the things that I really want to do. God knows what I want for myself. He know I want a bright future for my girls, for myself. He know I want to be fit and fine. He know I want to travel the world. He know I want this big house and these nice cars and my children to go to the best schools. He know all those things. And I'm the type, I want to do what God want me to do to get to where I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to go do it my way. I want to do it his way. And starting over is his way. Starting over with learned lessons, with mistakes that I've made, and trying not to repeat them again, and giving myself grace and not being so hard on myself. Because I have a bad habit of being hard on myself, even though I have 4 kids, even though I'm, you know, the main parent, you know, even though like I don't really have a lot of help like that. My husband works a lot, and then we also are building a business, So he's been spending a lot of his spare time doing that, which is for the past 8 years, because my oldest is 8. I've been a mom for 8 years. I still have a lot of work to do. And if I put myself first, if I prioritize my needs and goals, I will be happier. I will be healthier. I will be able to show up for my kids better. I'll be able to show up for myself better. I'll be able to achieve my goals. And I'm just tired. I'm tired of the same cycle. I'm tired of every year wanting these certain things, but still finding a way to put myself last. Still finding a way to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. No. I started my challenge of trying to lose weight on January 1st. And here I am, haven't lost a pound because I keep gaining it back. Because why? Consistency. I like consistency. I need to be consistent. And in order to be consistent, I need to do things that'll help me achieve that goal. For example, I want to be consistent with working out. So I need to make sure working out is a non-negotiable for me. No matter what's going on, as long as my husband is there to watch the kids, for me to step out and get a walk in, as long as I can go to bed probably earlier. I know I need to go to bed earlier. I deleted social media off my phone like completely because it's a distraction, y'all. I've deleted off my phone. The only time I access social media, I deleted my emails, everything. The only time I access social media is if I get on my computer. And I'm not about to just sit at the computer all day. So I just been trying to get rid of distractions, get rid of anything that can hold me back, get rid of things that are slowing down my process of being the best version of myself. Get rid of distractions. Distractions are things that are not essential to help you grow. Distractions are things like scrolling social media, doom scrolling. Distractions are things like shopping unnecessarily when you have what you need and you didn't even want what you bought until you saw somebody else with it. Get rid of those distractions. Distractions are people that are always in your ear with something negative. They're always trying to hold you back. They're always trying to keep you from becoming the best version of yourself. That every time you turn around, when it involves them, it's bad things going on. That's distractions. Get rid of the people. Get rid of the things. Get rid of Stop idolizing things that are not sent by God. And I'm also on my path of getting closer to Him. I know I need to prioritize God, but I know I need to prioritize Him more. Like, I haven't been in a church, physical church, since Easter, I think 2 years ago. And that went horrible with my kids. They was making all kind of noise, y'all. We had to leave. I just feel like I'm talking all over the place, y'all. I have ADHD, so it's like, anytime I try to make a vlog, I barely post it because I just be talking about 199 things. And I be trying to script, but sometimes I just want to just talk and conversate and just be myself. Like, remembering to work with what you have, work with the lifestyle you have. Like, scrolling social media, when it's distracting you and taking up your time and more important things than you could be doing, when you find yourself getting emotional behind certain content, y'all, like especially the content about the news with these children, everything going on, it affects you. It affects you. So the rest of the year, I told myself, until I get under 200 pounds, y'all, I will not be returning back to Instagram or TikTok. It'll only be YouTube because I want to document my journey, not just for me, but for my daughters. Dear daughters, like, Mama wants you to look at this video one day and know, it's saying, no, your mama never gave up. Your mama always kept trying. Your mama always was trying to take care of herself, because when you have a kid and you have children, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to marry a man that's going to support you taking care of yourself. I want you to look at this video and feel empowered and know, like, my mama didn't give up. So if you're going through anything in your life at the time you watch this video, don't give up. Keep going. No matter what you may think, no matter what you may see, walk in faith. You know, you can't see the light till you get to the end of the tunnel. So I just want to document this because it's been a long time coming, y'all. My whole life, I've been overweight since I was like in elementary school. I used to get teased. Then I felt like high school was when I grew my confidence and I knew, like, I was beautiful. I knew this face was tea. I knew, you know, I always been chunky, like thick, big bone. Cause I am big bone, honey. And if you don't know what big bone is, big bone means you have a high bone density. Like, scientifically speaking. You ever seen a skinny girl? You can see her bones, they so thin. That's why they skinny. But a thick girl, them bones is thick, honey. Them bones heavy. Even when she slim, she look thick, okay? So, starting over. Am I starting over phase, y'all? I just want to be consistent. I just want to be disciplined. I just want to love myself. And loving myself means showing up for myself. That means no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what I may be thinking, no matter if I messed up, if I ate the wrong thing, if I didn't, I still show up with working out. I still show up with getting my 10 to 15K steps in a day. I still show up with prioritizing my fiber and protein. I still show up with reading my Bible or a scripture or listening to an audible or reading a book. I truly believe in those things, taking care of myself, my skin, like just sticking to the plan, not my mood. So what if I hit the snooze? So what if I sleep into 4 or 5, 6? Especially summer has started. This is the last full week of school. I let my baby miss school. I just felt like she's done. I'm done. My nerves is bad with HISD. Like, I was just done. I'm tapped out. I'm gonna let her go to school Monday because I have a funeral to go to. My grandfather passed away about a week or so ago from cancer. So I'm gonna go to that funeral and I'm gonna just let her go to school. So because my husband, I'm letting Kamari. Anywho, stand on business when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to the things that you truly want to achieve, when it comes to what you tolerate, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your routine. As a mama of 4 under 8, my routine is very unpredictable. I could literally plan 199 things and something happened. Like for instance, my baby, my third child, she had got a fever in the middle of the night a day ago, the other day. Who was tired the next day, exhausted? Me. So don't let moments like when you being a parent, and yes, it takes your energy, make you feel bad when you cannot really just show up as best as you can. Because my kids gonna always come first. And that's just point blank, period. That does not mean I should neglect myself in the process though. Just because you put your kids first doesn't mean you say you don't matter. It doesn't mean you say you don't deserve this and that. We should be taking care of our children, loving our children, protecting our children, but it should not cost our sanity and our mental health and our peace, especially in a 2-parent household. Being overweight is hard. Being skinny is hard. Choose your heart. And I'm choosing my heart. Like, I just want to be 200 pounds by the time I turn 30, y'all. Please, Lord, help me get it together. The spirit of confusion, the spirit of doubt, the spirit of like, not being disciplined, not being consistent, not doing what I said I was going to do. Lord, please remove it from me. Please, God. Because I am like tired of my own BS. Like, I will literally keep myself into depression, stress myself out, not drink my water and all that. And then, that leads to being overly exhausted and then be wondering where it came from. But when I show up for myself, when I prioritize my health, when I love on myself, baby, when I say I be feeling so good, don't think about it. Like, overthinking is my thing. Soon as I think about working out, I just need to work out. Like, don't say, I'm going to do it in like 30 minutes. Then before you know 30 minutes, I'm going to be occupied with something with one of my kids. Or I'm going to be doing this and doing that. So what I'm trying to do to help me, not just start over, but actually stick to it. Stick to my weight loss journey, losing 100 pounds. Stick to prioritizing myself and getting me back. I want me back. And when I say I want me back is I ain't never felt this overstimulated before in my life at times. I have never been this overweight in my life. And I have never just experienced trying to feel my best. And my best is when I'm taking care of myself, at least trying, at least doing what I said I was going to do. Okay? I don't need to be perfect. But if I say I'm going to get up and when I say I'm going to go work out the next day, I'm going to go get 10K steps in, do it for help from your village. That's nothing. I really just started speaking up for myself, for my needs as a mom. I need help. I need time to myself. I need to be able to leave the house and not come back with it in a wreck. I need to feel like a wife and a mom. I don't want to feel like a maid. I don't want to feel like a chef. I don't want to feel like I like this is a job. No, I want to enjoy motherhood. So romanticizing motherhood and wife life has been something I've been trying to do too. Like making homemade things and being slow in the moment and enjoying my children and enjoying, you know, spending time with my husband, like all those things. But for me to even be in that mind frame, I need support. I need help. And sometimes we just gotta leave. Some men, they just don't know how to be supportive as far as like, do you need anything? How can I help you? How can I, you know, what can I do as far as that? Like they may not, it's maybe, I don't know how to explain it. They're not really vocal supporters, but baby, just walk out the house. Just say, I'm gone. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to work out. No explanation needed. Just go. And I just been doing that. Like when I said, I'm going. Okay. He said, okay, gone. I don't need to ask you. I don't need to rearrange the time. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. Just like men do stuff when they feel like it. When they feel like going to do stuff for themselves, baby, they do it. They don't care how nobody feel. We need to be the same way. Just like we be with them kids all day, they can be with them kids too sometimes. It's only fair. We got to stop feeling bad for wanting time for ourselves and wanting to be alone and pour into ourselves and get peace of mind. When men do it unapologetically, baby, if they say they're going to work out every day, they don't care what's going on. They're going to go work out. If they say they're going to do this, they're going to do it. We need to get the same energy. Learn to not shut up. If I feel like I'm not getting enough support, if I feel like you're not doing enough, if I feel like I need more, I'm going to let you know. You got married and in a relationship, and a lot of people think it may be the kids, but when you lack a village, that's one thing that can affect your demise and you're losing yourself in motherhood. You may lack a village, then you may lack a supportive partner. All that stuff affects how you show up for yourself. When you have negative energy, a man that may be bringing you down, stressing you out, sometimes it's gonna slow down your progress. Aww, y'all look, I just wanted to show y'all. This is so cute. We need that. Moms need stuff like that. Like I feel like when you get in a relationship, the men work hard to get you, especially when you have kids after you get married. But then they forget to do a lot of the romantic stuff, a lot of the stuff to keep you or whatever the case may be. Like they forget about the courting and the planning the dates and surprises and wonder why you so grumpy, irritated, frustrated. Don't touch me. Because the last time you done something like that for me, you know. Sometimes, you know, they say the way people treat you is a reflection of how you treat yourself. And I ain't taking care of myself. I'm not loving on myself. I'm not prioritizing myself. You know, sometimes they say, I don't know, y'all, tell me if I'm lying. Starting over, y'all, is the best feeling and the best thing you can do. If you want to go to a new job, new state, new man, and I'm Mary Honey, and I'm telling you, do what's best for your mental health or what's going to help you get to where you're trying to go. Y'all, if this sounds crazy, I really don't know. I'm hoping it don't. I'm hoping this mic show up and show out for me and get rid of all this background noise. But get rid of it. Get rid of anything you can dispose of that's going to make you better. Even if you got to take your focus off a certain person. After I turned 29 and I realized like, dang, I'm about to enter a new decade of my life. And I still have a lot to achieve. One, I need to finish school. And I started over with that by changing my major. I'm not changing it no more. Yeah, I've changed my major so many times in my life. And I told myself because of AI, because of tech, because of where everything is headed, I want my degree to be a safety net for me. If something was to ever happen when I do feel like working or having a career, I want it to be a job that's always going to be there. No matter what happens with technology, no matter what. And healthcare is where it's at. Let's just be real. And if I ever want to be a doctor, I always think about being a doctor. I could just go back to school and be a doctor. But for right now, I just want a degree. I just want to finish my associates, y'all. Seriously, it's a program. I was trying to get into the radiology program but it's not a good time right now because the radiology program requires so much of your days. You have to be present. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till all my kids are in school, or wait till we get a nanny, or whatever God says to apply, because I pray that's what he has in his path for me. But radiology has been something I've always been interested in. That was the first time I ever even applied to school. I was like 17, 18 years old, and I was like, you know what, I want to be a sonographer at that time. And I had applied and got accepted into College of Healthcare Professions, but I didn't have transportation at that time, so I couldn't even go. So when I started thinking about my future and when I think about my life and how I actually want to experience having a real career, I want to experience being in having a job. I don't care how much money my husband make. I still want that for me. I want to experience that in my life. I want to show my girls that even if you have a man that make a lot of money, you can still go out and do whatever you feel like you want to do. You want to be a stay-at-home mom, be a stay-at-home mom. You want to be a working woman, work. And I want to experience both. I have worked before, but I have not worked in the past almost 6 years. I've done content and I've made money on and off through content. It's not consistent, but it's still a blessing to have extra income that I can do whatever I want to do with. Amen. So with that being said, I want a career one day. I want to experience it and see what it feels like, especially when all my kids go to school, y'all. I don't see myself like, I'm not a wasteful person. Like, I just feel like no matter how successful my husband becomes in his path and what he's doing, he's always going after his own goals. He's always achieving something. My husband has gotten his master's with me, PhD with me. Now we started an AI business. We have an AI startup. He's growing that. He's working on that. Like, I just love that. And I want that for me too. I want to start my own business too, or whatever God say. Like, I just want to have purpose. I want, like what God said in the Bible, for women to grow their own stuff and plant their own stuff. And he wants us to have a business. He wants us to be successful. But you know, you never know. I never know what God had planned for me. Like, y'all, I have made so many plans in my life and things change constantly because God has the final say. You can want whatever you want for your life. You can say you want A, B, C, and D, but God may have something else for you. And it most likely will still help you achieve whatever you're trying to achieve, regardless. So with that being said, I started over with school. I started over with my weight loss journey. Yes, I could have got on ozempic. Yes, I could have got the shots. I don't want to do all that because I know I'm capable. I've lost 60 pounds before after my third child. Why? How did I do it? Because I was disciplined, because I was committed, because I was showing up no matter what, because I was following the plan over my mood, and I'm trying to get tapped back into that. That was like an amazing moment, and I'm trying to tap back in, but I keep letting things affect my actions, and it's only going to slow me down. Like, we only have one life, and I'm just sick of it. Like, I got to get this together. But I got to get myself grace. I have 4 kids, and I experienced so much mom burnout in 2025, and the beginning of 2026, it just broke me, y'all. Like, I was so emotional for weeks. I was so irritable, so like feeling like I want to be selfish. Like, I just want to leave and do what I want to do, when I want to do, how I want to do. I don't want to live for nobody else, but I love my children. I'm blessed to have my kids. I promise you, it wasn't my kids. It was just a lack of me not showing up for myself, me not prioritizing myself. Then the equation of that was weight gain. The equation of that was looking in the mirror, looking exhausted, looking like I'm aging, bags under my eyes, hair all over my head. Like, not taking care of me the way I know Lashae did before she had kids. Lashae never went outside with her hair not comb and brush. She never went nowhere looking on any kind of way. She never, was like, he's quick to anger. Like, I always been a chill, happy-go-lucky person. Like, y'all, when I was younger, when I was a teen, all I hung around was boys. Like, when you the home girl, you chill for real. Like, I've always been like that. And like, motherhood and also being a wife and taking on so many things, trying to do so many things, just brought a side out of me that I did not like. I didn't like that fussy me. I didn't like that nagging me. I didn't like that all over the place me. I didn't like that hard on myself me. I just was not myself. And I'm slowly getting back to her and that peace that I have, regardless of what life is throwing my way. Because I am blessed, y'all. Like, I'm blessed. I've been blessed, though. But I'm blessed. Like, I'm blessed to be able to stay at home with my kids I'm blessed to not have to stress about where money comes from. I'm blessed to know that the bills are going to be paid and stuff like that. Things that people may take for granted. I appreciate those things because I didn't grow up with those things. I didn't grow up in a consistent 2-parent household. I didn't grow up experiencing the things that my children are experiencing. You know, I look at my blessings through them. You know, so with that being said, starting over, just new beginnings. Starting over my 100-pound weight loss journey. So this is day one again. Day one again of me getting 10K steps in a day. I know I'm not gonna get 10K steps in here, but I am going to finish on my treadmill at home, and then I will show my final steps because I'm just ready to get back home. I gotta take the girls a bath, but I'm just praying for more support, more healing, more growth, more consistency, more discipline, more like showing up for myself, more like getting outside with my kids, without my kids, whatever. Like, I don't know, y'all. It's just time to start over. I'm trying to see, was there anything else I need to talk about? Because I talked about 199 things. But I promise y'all, we gonna get to under 200 pounds before 2027. We gotta get there. It's no reason. There's no reason, child. That postpartum weight gain, y'all. That postpartum weight gain is something serious after postpartum weight gain, okay? They talk about, y'all, I was 240. I was 280 something at my biggest before I gave birth to my last baby. After that water rate and all that drop, I made it down to 240 and then packed on 40 some pounds. Well, no, 20 some pounds. I'm 260. I be fluctuating between 250 and 266, y'all. Literally, I done made it all the way down to 250 and get back up 260. All the way down to 252 to back because my diet is not consistent. So that's another thing, y'all, I've been working on with starting over is meal prepping, and also like figuring out the things that I can eat every day and don't have to think. Like, I don't want to do all those fancy meals every day. Not right now, not in the beginning. Like, maybe when I get under 200 pounds, yeah, I'll be able to play with more recipes, but I need like a consistent breakfast, at least 2 different options. I need consistency when it comes to my lunch. So I found me a hyperfixation lunch I really like, which is like ground beef, pico de gallo. I'm trying to slow down on the avocado, but I really don't think it's bad for me. I don't know. They say we shouldn't eat avocado when we're trying to lose weight. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is that true? So that with like quinoa and brown rice and wild rice mix, ooh, it's so good. So that's been my hyperfixation lunch. My hyperfixation breakfast, I don't really have one. Sometimes I don't even eat breakfast, but I love me a yogurt bowl. So I think I'll just make yogurt bowls or smoothies my breakfast. But I don't know. It's like sometimes I wake up and I want to eat heavy. And usually breakfast is the best meal to eat heavy because it'll help you be able to eat heavy. When I say heavy, I mean high protein and high fiber. So I just been trying to prioritize whole foods a lot. Like, I don't want to have to cook nothing but the meat and the carbs. The veggie need to be fresh. The veggie, like, I've been loving pico. Pico is so easy. It's an easy fresh veggie you throw in your food. Like, it be done. So y'all, I'm trying to figure out the food, but I just know it need to be high protein. It need to be high fiber. Why? Because I'm losing 100 pounds. I need to eat as much protein as I can for my skin's sake. Okay, for the snapback to be as good as possible so I won't have as much loose skin. Fiber is what's going to help you de-bloat. It's going to help you use the restroom. And if you find yourself constipated, if you find yourself only using the restroom once a week, once every few days, we're supposed to use the restroom every day, y'all. Up that fiber for real. But fiber to me is top priority over everything. Like, figuring out a consistent diet I can have. So I just been trying to find consistent proteins I like, because I'm really picky. Like, I tried to make steak the other day, y'all, and it was yucky because I've been laying low on salt. I didn't like the way it came out. But I've been liking boiled eggs, ground beef. I got ground chicken, I think, or a turkey to try with my bowls to see if I like that sometime. Then I be liking, chicken is like, I like to eat chicken the same day. Chicken, I feel like it's something I could do for breakfast, like with eggs or something. I know it's contradictory, chicken, eggs is chicken, right? But I feel like I could do, because I could cook like some chicken tenders real quick and eat that for breakfast, because I just want to eat clean protein. Everything don't have to be processed and pre-made. I've been laying low off the snacks. I did not buy me no snacks. I gotta stay away from the snacks, y'all. I gotta stay away from the snacks, y'all. I don't care, y'all. I literally buy healthy snacks, but I am real bad with a service sometimes. Like, I'll go get the cleanest ingredient cookies, the clean, like, high protein snacks, baby, and I'll eat, like, don't get me started on Simple Meal crackers. Yes, they clean. Yes, they healthy. But the serving is 200 with 100 some calories, 200 some calories, and I'm eating about 6 servings in a day. Before you know it, you done snack. Before you know it, you done ate about 3-4 servings. The snacks is what get me. But today, I did okay. I just didn't measure my food. But I had a yogurt bowl today with like kiwi, y'all. It was so good. And I'm not even a kiwi girl, y'all. But literally, I had my favorite phase yogurt with granola, yogurt, and a kiwi. The kiwi was so sweet, so good. Y'all can't wait till we get our first house so I can start me a garden, y'all. That is something I genuinely want to do. Like, I've been looking at nothing but gardening videos. Like, I've been obsessed. I want a garden so bad. Definitely don't want no animals. No, I'm going to support the local farmer. Like, my dream place to stay, y'all, is like somewhere where we can be secluded with a lot of land, but also like 30 minutes, 20 minutes from the city. Like, I gotta be next to the city. I'm from the city, but you ain't gotta. I love the city. I love being around the city. I like the noise. I like the cars. It just makes me feel safe. I don't know what it is about the city. But, so eating right, getting close to God, like, God forgive me when I'm not consistent, when I'm reading my Bible and showing up for you. But I do talk to God a lot. I do pray a lot. I do. My kids know God, baby, all that. But I just feel like I need to know some scriptures by heart by now. I need to be able to, say more than, God is within me. I need to, what is it? What's my other favorite scripture? She will not fail. Like, I need to know more than that. Okay, I need to know more than that. So I love me some God. I love me some Jesus, but I still want to try to be like him as much as I can. That's the only person I want to be like in my life. It's like him. That's the only person, because if I'm more like him, my kids will be more like him, and they will struggle with way less mental things and the things that I'm struggling with today than me. Because when you're operating in God's way and you're trying to be more like him, you're going to take better care of your temple, which is your body. Like, you're going to show up for yourself. It's going to be easy to just walk your path, whether it's going good or not, when God is your priority. Like, I don't know how to put it. Y'all. And I want my children to not battle with a lot of things that I want. So I just always pray, God, please help me raise my kids up to the way they should go, so they will not depart from me. Amen. So I talked about God. I talked about my meal planning I'm working on. We're starting over with, because this is a lifestyle change. This is not temporary. This is not something I'm just trying to quick weight loss. No, this is a lifestyle change. Me trying to recomp my body, all those things. So I have a lot to learn, a lot to share, a lot to do. What else? Mentally, just getting my mental health. I want to get a therapist, y'all. I really want to get a therapist. I need a therapist. I do. I really need a therapist. I feel it deep down because I overshare. I'm an oversharer. And I had recently got back on social media, and here I go just talking too much. Like, I feel like people don't, like, God should be the one, like, you express all your emotions to, but sometimes I just be want to feel heard. I would be want to feel like I'm not the only mom going through this, and I be want to hear, like, you're right, like, to confirm the way I'm feeling and make me feel like I'm not crazy sometimes. And sometimes I can overshare, and God, I always get discernment, and I always feel God telling me, you should have never did that. You should never said that. I'm right here. Why are you talking to them and I'm right here? Why are you telling this person I'm right here? Give it to me. When you go in and tell your business to people for validation to make you feel like you're right when God is right, that makes him feel some type of way. He's a jealous God, and I be feeling it every time. And that's another reason why, like, I know I'm not ready to get back on short form like TikTok and Instagram. Plus, it's a distraction. Now, I do look at it on it's a bunny rabbit, y'all. Where'd it go? I'm hoping it come out. It went in there. I'm hoping, what you call it? So I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that. If God wants me, God know my prayers. He know I want to make my coins from social media. He know I would love to make. So God, please bless my YouTube channel. If you see this video, subscribe. Let your girl know something that you're working on, or something that you're starting over with, or your becoming journey, something that you're trying to improve on. You know, distractions you may be cutting off. If you're going on a social media break like me, if you feel anything that I said in this video, I would love to know, because I need to know to keep sharing content like this, especially for moms, because it's a lot of self-improvement content out there. It's a lot of content, y'all, that's motivational, but a lot of those women don't have children or 4 children like me. If y'all could recommend any YouTubers that also share self-improvement and leveling up and growing up advice and becoming the best version of yourself advice that are also moms, please tag them in the comments, because I love to follow like-minded women and connect with like-minded women. Like, I'm all about that, y'all. That's all I want to talk about on my channel, because us moms, it's like we get stuck in this shell of feeling like we have to wait to take care of ourselves, or we have to wait till our kids finish school, or we have to wait till this and wait till that and wait till that to take care of ourselves. But ain't nobody waiting on us, though. Nobody waiting on us. And then before you know it, we look and time has passed and we still in the same predicament, because we waiting on the right time. We waiting on the right situation. We waiting on things to align. That's not how real life works. This is real life. It don't work like that. Come to taking care of myself, y'all. I just want to take better care of myself. Make sure I'm going to my doctor's appointments on the regular. Make sure I am feeding myself very nutritious foods. Make sure I am enjoying the happy moments in life and being more present, and not being so obsessed on what it could be or where I could be or where I was. Focus on the now, today. What can you do right now? You just watched this video and you probably stressed about your weight loss and you probably overstimulated. You need to get up and do something about it. Get up and do something about it. Get up and do something about it. Period. Oh, Lord, I hope my kids didn't get me sick. We got a virus going on. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My fault. Yeah, man, stop playing with me. I be at home with my kids. I don't be in the streets. Diapers packing, no lacking this. B+3. Don't play with my kids. If you really don't want beef, you don't want drama, you don't want to go toe to toe. For my kids, I had you missing, call you Casper the ghost. The rest you know. Y'all don't have to explain. For my kids, ain't no limit. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Talk to y'all next time. Talk to you tomorrow.